Hi there. Yeah, it's me. Okay, as I was saying, this idea of furnace oil, using combustion inside your house for heat is fraught with peril. Okay? Now that ship that we saw a little while ago, that's offloading oil, and that oil makes its way through a buried underground pipeline and is stored over here. I know you can see this. It is stored in these tanks. And these tanks have been there for as long as I can remember, so probably more than 60 years. And then there's trucks. There's a more or less a steady stream of trucks that come and load up, and they go and make deliveries to people's houses and put the oil into tanks, and then it's burned. So if everything goes right, it's still terrible. If everything goes right, the oil is burned in your house, and those particulates and that emissions and that carbon dioxide and the greenhouse causing gases all make their way into the atmosphere, and they warm the planet, and they do really significantly harm. That's when everything goes right. When everything goes wrong, and if you're a little tiny bit good at statistics, you'll realize that the likelihood of something going wrong, it's over a span of 10 years or 20 years or 50 years or 100 years, is a virtual certainty. And then with some of this stuff, things go wrong and then you don't notice it right away, so you have pervasive leaks that happen for years or decades and contaminate the soil for kilometers in every direction and harm the ocean and do all sorts of really, really bad things. And you have these Trucks. Now, this is not an academic pursuit for me. Well, the well of it is on my street, there was a house, and they had one of these oil tanks, and they use it to heat their house, as basically almost every house in this area, in this town, did at one time or another. And of course the oil tank leaked, and of course the ground is contaminated for hundreds of meters in every direction, and the remedy was to tear the house down. So if you travel around these neighborhoods, and you're going to see vacant lots with no houses, and a lot of that is from exactly this phenomena, where the oil leaks into the ground, it renders the place uninhabitable, and it's just awful. And this is retail. Okay, retail meaning that it's at a single house, it's a single customer thing, and it affects an entire neighborhood. Well, let's talk about wholesale. This affair is wholesale, borderline industrial, and when bad things happen here, the effects permeate everywhere. So there was a leak, an acknowledged leak, a publicly known leak. So the neighborhood was shut down and evacuated. The fire department showed up. They didn't really know what to do. And the local people, the people that are supposed to know what to do, they didn't know what to do. No one really knew what to do, so they did their best. And that's all you can really expect anyone, is to do their best. But the remedy for this affair, really, especially in Western modern societies, and we have choices. I talked about choices, and choices are made on the basis of criteria. So one criteria is, do you want to cause irreparable harm to the environment and permanent damage to your community? That's the question. These are the choices that you make. Okay, so if you have a choice to not be involved in something like this, then that is a correct choice. You have options. You insulate your house, you use electric where electric is always possible. Heat pumps are great. There you go. But if it involves burning stuff, if you're burning hydrocarbon like this home heating oil or the gasoline or whatever that comes here, that's a bad choice, and it's one that we simply must eliminate. Move on to something that really is far less harmful, dramatically better. Okay? Anyway, my name's Bruce. This is my little, my channel. You know, I like to talk about people, I like to talk about things, I like to talk about ideas. So in a sense, the thing that I'm talking about here today is our planet. The idea that I'm saying is, see, I'm standing here and I can smell it. right? I'm breathing in gasoline fumes and diesel fumes, and these houses that are right here, they're breathing this in constantly. So what I'm saying is, the idea is, don't do this. Do something else. And there's many, many, many other options that are dramatically better. Anyway, so my name's Bruce. This is my channel. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you don't like it, hit the like button. If you don't like me, leave a comment. If you think I'm wrong, explain to me, why am I wrong? I'd love to hear it. All right? Thank you very much. Goodbye.